National Nutrition Natural Health Reviews. 3 minutes of the latest naturopathic info with Canada's leading nutrition experts. Watch, learn, and get healthy naturally.
Hi there, Naturopathic Doctor Jonathan Beatty here, health expert with Nationalnutrition.ca. Today I want to talk about male infertility. Infertility is often something that people always assume is a female problem. In actuality, a large number of couples struggle with conception because of male infertility. And male infertility can be characterized by a number of different problems that can lead to infertility. It's not just about lack of function of the penis or the sex organ. What it comes down to is typically improper production of healthy sperm. It's the sperm that are needed to contribute the male DNA to the developing baby. And so oftentimes sperm sample can be given at the doctor's office, and they can analyze it to ensure that the correct number of sperm are being produced, they're the right shape, and that they can swim adequately. Because one of the things is that once they're deposited, they do have to have that capacity to swim, meet the egg, and then they fuse with the egg to form the then developing zygote and eventual fetus. So ensuring healthy sperm is really important. One other factor that often gets overlooked when somebody's analyzing sperm for health is something called a DFI, or DNA fragmentation index. What it refers to is the amount of DNA within the sperm that has been damaged, or what we call fragmented. Just like if somebody hands you an instruction manual and some of the words are missing and misspelled and some of the pictures are misspelled, you're not going to be able to follow the instructions to build what is required. And so if you have inadequate healthy DNA, or you have a high DFI, so too much fragmented DNA, what happens is, even if you've got tons of sperm, they're very well shaped, they're very strong swimmers, when they meet the egg, they're going to try and combine the DNA. The DNA is going to be lacking, and essentially you will never get conception because that egg will not be able to implant because the DNA is not going to match up and it's not going to be able to create a baby. So ensuring healthy DNA status is also very important. Sperm morphology or shape is a good indicator of the overall health. When the sperm are forming in the wrong shape, there's usually something causing that. Typically some level of nutrient deficiency is related to that, as well as changes in temperature can actually influence sperm shape. So again, men wearing the wrong undergarments is a common cause of infertility because the testes where the sperm are being produced need to be able to be raised and lowered appropriately to compensate for temperature. So essentially the testes will drop to allow them to cool in case they get too hot, and that can actually affect sperm shape. Factors that can contribute to problems in any of these areas are as follows. And one of the biggest things is actually nutrient deficiencies. Zinc deficiency can lead to a low number of sperm, as well as changes in their shape and inability to swim. That's one of the most common causes of infertility that we see is zinc deficiencies. When it comes to a high DFI, that happens due to increased oxidative damage in the body. And one of the things that I've seen very successfully reduce DFI is an antioxidant called Astaxanthin. It's a tough one to say, but really, really effective at reducing DFI. I've seen DFI levels go from double what is considered normal, well within the normal range, in as little as 6 weeks, using up to 16 milligrams a day of astaxanthin. That's very high dosing for something like that, but it's a very safe antioxidant. It's something known as a carotenoid, so similar to your beta carotene or in your vitamin A class of nutrients. It's a fat-soluble antioxidant, and that's what makes it have an extra high affinity for the sperm tissue itself. So if you like this video, please check out our channel, subscribe, and if you have any questions or comments, post them below. And always remember, knowledge is health.